You know what happened to me last Tuesday? I sat down to work at 9 in the morning. I opened my laptop, told myself, today I'm going to finish that important project. But then, one notification, then another, a message from a friend, a reel on Instagram. Before I knew it, it was 2 pm and I had done absolutely nothing. And I felt terrible. Not tired, just empty, like the whole day slipped through my fingers. If this sounds familiar to you, then trust me, you're not alone. We are all living in the most distracted era of human history. And the scary part? Most of us don't even realize how distracted we've become until it's too late. So today, I want to share with you 7 signs that you're too distracted in life. And more importantly, what you can do about it. Because life is too short to waste it scrolling, right? Let's begin. Sign number 1. You feel constantly tired even when you're not doing much. This one is so important. You wake up, you scroll through your phone for an hour. You go to work, but your mind is somewhere else. You come home, you watch something on Netflix while also checking Instagram. You go to bed exhausted. But here's the thing, you didn't actually do anything that demanding. So why are you so tired? Because mental distraction is exhausting. Your brain is like a computer. When you have 50 tabs open, it slows down, it overheats, it drains your battery fast. My cousin used to complain about this all the time. I'm so tired, I have no energy. But when we really looked at his day, he wasn't doing hard work. He was just constantly switching between apps, between thoughts, between tasks. His mind never got a break. When you're distracted, you're not resting. You're just scattered. And scattered energy is wasted energy. Sign number 2. You start many things but finish nothing. Open your phone right now. How many tabs do you have open in your browser? How many books have you started but never finished? How many courses did you buy but never completed? This is what distraction does to us. It makes us feel busy, but we are not actually productive. We jump from one thing to another, always chasing the next shiny thing, but never going deep into anything. I'll tell you about myself. 2 years ago, I started learning guitar. I was so excited. I bought the guitar, watched tutorials, practiced for maybe 3 days. Then I saw a video about photography. Suddenly, I wanted to be a photographer. Bought a camera. Used it twice. Then something else came along. You see the pattern? Distraction doesn't let you commit. It keeps you on the surface of everything, never letting you dive deep. And deep is where the real magic happens, my friend. Sign number 3. You can't remember what you did yesterday. Seriously, think about it right now. What did you do yesterday? Not just the big things. I'm talking about the hours in between. Where did they go? Because when you're too distracted, you're physically present but mentally absent. Days just blend into each other. You're living, but you're not really there. If you can't recall how you spent your time, it means you weren't truly experiencing it. You were just passing through. Sign number 4. You're always waiting for something better to happen. Here's a test. Are you watching this video right now, fully focused? Or is a part of your mind already thinking, let me just check if there's a new message? Maybe something more interesting is happening somewhere else. This is called FOMO, fear of missing out. And it's one of the biggest thieves of our peace. When you're talking to someone, you're thinking about what's happening on your phone. When you're at work, you're thinking about the weekend. When it's the weekend, you're already worried about Monday. You're never fully here. I've seen this destroy relationships. People sitting together at dinner, both on their phones, barely talking. Because we've forgotten how to just be. We're always somewhere else in our minds. Sign number 5. You've lost touch with your hobbies and passions. When was the last time you did something just because you loved it? Not for likes, not for money, not to impress anyone, just for yourself. I used to love badminton and cycling, like really love them. I would finish one game of badminton and already be excited for the next, or cycle for miles without even checking the time. But slowly, as life got busier and distractions increased, I stopped. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, without playing a single match or riding my cycle. And I didn't even notice. Then one day, I picked up a racket and took my cycle out again. And I remembered that feeling, that pure joy of movement, the rush of breath, the quiet happiness. And I realized how much I had missed it. Distraction does this. It replaces the things that truly feed your soul with mindless consumption. Instead of creating, you're scrolling. Instead of learning something meaningful, you're watching random reels. And the saddest part? You don't even realize what you've lost until it's been gone for a long time. Sign number 6. You feel anxious or guilty when you're not doing anything. This is a big one. Can you sit quietly for 10 minutes without your phone? Without music, without TV, without anything? Just you and your thoughts. Most people can't because we've become addicted to distraction. Silence makes us uncomfortable. Being alone with our thoughts scares us. I noticed this in myself during the lockdown. Whenever there was a quiet moment, I would immediately grab my phone. Not because I needed to check something important, just because I couldn't handle the silence. But here's the truth, that silence is where you find yourself. That's where clarity comes from. That's where you process your emotions, understand your life, and figure out what really matters. When you're always distracted, you're running away from yourself. And you can't build a meaningful life if you don't know who you are. Sign number 7. Your goals and dreams feel distant and unrealistic. Remember those big dreams you had? Maybe it was starting a business, getting fit, learning a new skill, traveling somewhere special. What happened to them? If you're too distracted, those dreams slowly fade into the background. Because distraction kills progress. Every day you think, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. I know someone who wanted to start a YouTube channel for 3 years, 3 whole years. But every time, something distracted him. He was too busy watching other people's content to create his own. And this is the cruel irony. We spend hours consuming other people's dreams while our own dreams die in silence. So, my friend, if you recognize yourself in any of these signs, don't feel bad. Awareness is the first step. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Put your phone away for 1 hour, just 1 hour. Read something, talk to someone you love, go for a walk, sit in silence. Do something with full attention. Because life is not about how much you do, it's about how present you are in what you do. The world will keep trying to distract you, but your focus, your attention, your time, these are your superpowers. Don't give them away so easily. Take back your attention, take back your life.